Hello traders, welcome to another episode on Crip Option YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be introducing you to a beginner trading strategy which involves you using the envelope indicator. All you have to do is just proceed to the indicator settings and add the envelope indicator to your screen. Adding the envelope indicator, you can see I already have it on my screen. Then you have to change your chart settings. You are going to be changing the time frame for your chart to 1 minute. Also, the chart type should be candlestick chart type, and that is all for this strategy. Also, we're going to be using the 3 minutes expiration time for each of our trades. So quickly, all we are just going to be doing is that when price is above the envelope indicator, you are going to be opening a trade to the upside. Now, kindly take note. If price closes above or a candle closes above the envelope indicator, you're expected to open a trade to the upside. Looking at this, you see that at this point, the candle closed above the envelope indicator, and that is why we have price pushing to the upside. And if we have price closing below the envelope indicator, we would have price pushing to the downside just like we have here. Price is below the envelope indicator, and we have everything dropping to the downside, and that is how it works. Quickly, let's check other examples and see if we are going to have a very good trade for an example on this particular strategy. Let's take a look at other pairs. We have this particular price chart here closing below the envelope indicator, but for this, it's not really a good one. We need to check other pairs for good example. We actually need to get a particular pair that is in a trending market, either an uptrend or a downtrend. We can't just check any trade like that so as not to end up having a losing trade. So quickly, price is below the envelope indicator. Why we are not going to be taking any trade here is because price has been below the envelope indicator for a long time, and we can have a breakout to the upside. So let's take a look at others and see what we have on them. So quickly for this, you can see we can't take a trade yet. Even price has dropped to the downside for a while and trying or struggling to push to the upside. We can't open a trade from this side. Let's take a look at all examples and see the best we can get. For this, we have price dropping to the downside. We can actually take a trade from this point. Let's take one here and see what happens. Currently, we have one trade opened. At this point, you can see we already have price dropping below the envelope indicator. Let's see what happens with this trade. The trade is currently on, and we have our entry from a very good place. We just have to wait patiently for how the trade will round up. Don't forget we are using the 3 minutes expiration time for this particular strategy and the 1 minute time frame. We have the trade running, and also we have another confirmation of this particular trade, which is the stochastic oscillator. We can see below my screen, here we have the stochastic oscillator, and it's already at the oversold region, meaning we can have price pushing to the upside at any moment. But since price just dropped below the envelope indicator, it's actually a good indication that we can open a trade to the downside. So currently we have this trade running, and let's see what happens with this particular trade. Looking at it, if you check out other examples, you see when price goes below the envelope indicator, we always see price dropping to the downside. You can see a very good example at this point. When price went below the envelope indicator, we have a drop in price. You can also check out other aspects where we have that. But make sure you are trading this in a trending market and not a ranging market. You can see at this point, when price goes above it, we have price pushing to the upside. Here, when price went below it, we have price pushing to the downside. And that is just a simple way on how this indicator works. So let me check back to our running trade and see what we have. So the trade is still currently running. And as I told you, we have price dropping below the envelope indicator. You can see how it's running to the downside very fast. We open the trade from this particular point, and you can see how it's gently pushing to the downside. This is how this strategy works. All you have to do is just to practice properly on your demo account before applying it on your live account, so as to know how this strategy works perfectly. So this is how to trade this. Don't forget to subscribe to the Crip Option YouTube channel for more trading videos. So we just have few time left for this particular trade to close. So let's see how this particular trade close. So we have like 6 seconds left. Let's see how it happens. So you can see we actually won this trade with $384 profit, and that is how to do it. You can repeat this strategy more times on any pair and on any time frame, but make sure you are taking a precise entry. See you in the next episode.